Hamas committed their large-scale atrocity because they rely, and I'm sorry for what I am about to say, rely on the UN, as it has done in the past, to come to their aid. They believe that the international community will now tie the hands of Israel from erasing Hamas's terror infrastructure.
America's best Middle East ally, fighting to defend its very right to exist, as Hamas brutally murders more than 1,300 Israelis, beheading innocents, taking them hostage. Yet that's apparently not enough for the UN to label them a terror organization. Ophir Falk serves as a foreign policy advisor to Prime Minister Netanyahu, and he joins us now. Ophir, thank you for being here. You're fighting an enemy on the battlefield in Hamas, there's no doubt, and we were showing the images of what Israel's up against. But you have for long been fighting the international, so-called international community, specifically the UN as well. How do you manage that?
Well, we're at a moment, clearly, of there's a test for moral clarity right now. That's the moment right now. You're either with civilization or you're with these savage Hamas terrorists. Hamas is worse than ISIS. On October 7th, they came into Israel, took civilians, men, women, children, grandchildren, tied up children, burnt them alive. These are savages. Today, we are facing a test of clarity, moral clarity. If you're with civilization, with civilized countries, you will denounce these savages from Hamas, period.
Yet many countries won't. Yet the UN seems to not be willing to do that. Will that change the way Israel stares down this threat, the way you so clearly articulated?
First of all, we appreciate all the support we're getting from our key allies, our allies around the world, the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, most of the United from Europe, almost throughout the world we're receiving support, and they understand that it's a war, civilization against these savages from Hamas. Our focus right now is to dismantle Hamas, dismantle their capability of ever doing anything against Israel again. Not only against Israel, against anybody else. Because we're not their only enemy. We're just standing on the front line right now against Hamas, and we're going to win. Because there's no other alternative but to dismantle Hamas, and that's what we're focused on right now.
No doubt. Ophir, part of what Hamas is counting on is civilian casualties. They'll try to broadcast to the world while they tell their citizens to stay there. What's your message to Egypt and their unwillingness to allow refugees to go in, and also to Qatar, which houses the leadership of Hamas?
Well, the message is clear. Let the people go. Let the people go. Get out of harm's way. The Hamas targets civilians, Israelis, and hides behind their own civilians in hope that UN pressure or other kind of pressure will be laid down on us. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. This is not another round of violence. This is war. It was a war that was waged against us on October 7th by these savages. It is a war that we are going to bring now to Hamas and dismantle them. It's a day that they will regret ever happened.
No doubt. Should the leadership of Hamas be extradited from Qatar? I mean, they're free to operate effectively.
Clearly, as I said, Hamas is worse than ISIS. Is it even imaginable that a country would have diplomatic relations with ISIS? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. So for that same logic, no country, no civilized country should have any relations with Hamas. It's outrageous. The test is clear today. The morality test is clear today. Either you're with civilized countries or you're with these savages from Hamas who burn babies, period.
You have spoken
we are going
clearly.
To dismantle Hamas. Period.
Godspeed, sir. Godspeed. Thank you for your time.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.